It's a big say today. How you doing, everybody? Welcome, Franz. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm really big today because I'm writing. We've got the Pomodoro edition Valentine's Day, Singles Day. Eileen, hello. Hello, Serafina. Hello, Falcon. I hope you guys are having a great day. Fantasy got the rare first Saturday redeem. Hi, Fantasy. Thanks for coming by. Conclobster, thanks for coming by. I figured it's affiliate anniversary, and Throne was like, oh, hey, if you stream today, we might give you some gifts, so there's that thing there, too. So we'll just, whatever, it's off to the side, ignore it. You guys don't have to donate. Oh! Well, it's a good thing I came prepared. Can ASMR. Happy Valentine's Day. What better day for an incubus to stream than on Couples Day, right? Right? It makes sense. I wanted to unlock it, not turn it off. We're gonna put that there. You're just gonna make it aesthetic. Emergency VTuber can turn up, lock things. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I changed the background today because we're doing like full Witch Hunter Society shit today. We're just writing. So it's co-working day. If you guys want to draw, you draw. If you're writing, you write. But we're gonna do our little timer thing. I would normally have, whatchamacallit, Spirit City up in the background. I could probably still do that. Let's see if I can still have Spirit City up in the background. Spirit City, where is it? We'll grab this. And we'll put it, maybe not above me. That wouldn't be smart. Well, look, we're doing live changes on stream here. We'll put it behind Vinyan and we'll turn it on. You would think it would show up. Is it minimized? It might be minimized. No? Spirit City, what is wrong with you? You were over top of the background. We're gonna unlock you. We're gonna lock the background and the Vinyan just in case. With Spirit City, hello? Where is the box for this? It's not letting me select it. Maybe I have to change the properties. Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. Yes, yes. Okay. It appears to not exist. I'm like running my mouse over this thing and it's like, yeah, I'm not here. It's just like, yeah, I don't exist. Huh. That's weird. Let's add a new source. Not audio capture. Media source, perhaps? No, that's not it. Delete that. I wonder why it won't show up, even though, like, I've got it ahead of the background. Was wondering why weekend stream? Yeah, it's Valentine's Day, it's affiliate anniversary, and Twitch was like, hey, if you stream today, go live and let us know, and we'll maybe donate to you. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever, might as well. I've got nothing else to do today. I was just gonna write and procrastinate on writing. I did get the shelf moved into the basement, one of the two shelves from a closet. So, stuff is happening here. Like, I got like this whole section of the basement cleared out, and now I've got the shelf legs together, and I've got one shelf downstairs. I got Tyre going up and down, you know, the like 4 flights of stairs to get up from the basement. Well, it's technically 3 if you really think about it. Yeah, it's about 3. And that's a lot when your knees don't work. So I got too tired and I'm like, you know what? I got nothing else to do. I'm just gonna stream today because I don't know, I'm feeling good. And we've got like our new chat window, kind of. I've started doing a little bit more design work on it, just touching on it, and yeah, I thought maybe just do some writing today because I really really want to. Got a little bit done last night, and I was working on some of the some of the art for the people, but I can't show those ones on stream because if I'm doing one of the people that's a witch, what is that? Oh, it's a little tube. If I do the humans on stream, I'm taking the witch form and dropping it into the people file and then modifying it if they have a witch form, or if they're part of the people and not part of like the other group. Yeah. It's hard to explain. There are people that aren't witches, and there are witches, of course, that are people, and they have their alternate forms. So every witch I have to draw the regular person that they are. And in order to keep it consistent, because I'm really bad at consistency, I take the form and then I modify the form that exists. So I make sure I have the right body proportions. I basically just cut it up like a paper doll and rearrange it and then change some of the shapes. So I can't do that on stream because I don't want to spoil anything. I've already spoiled a lot of things. It's the problem with drawing your characters before the book is out. Oh, you got a little arcane emote. Aww. Our beautiful arcane memories. My forever DM curse is being broken in a few months. Time to pull my D&D characters to use. Yeah! Also, hi, dwarf. You snuck in there. I did see you earlier, and I forgot to acknowledge you. I am so sorry. But hi, welcome. Maybe Necromancer will make it today. I don't know. Maybe Neff will make it today. I don't know. I don't want to ruin anyone's streaks, which is why I was like, I'm going to put up an announcement first and see if people really want me to stream today. I do like to take the weekend off just so that I don't get burnout. But today was a special day because it's my streamiversary. And it's my first time being like full-time for 1 year. So back when I first started streaming in December 2023, I started and I would only go like 1 or 2 days a week, and it was just kind of off and on and random. And then it was about the middle of February when I decided to just go like full whole hog, full time, 5 days a week, weekday mornings. And I stuck to it for an entire year, and I only missed that one day that I didn't plan to miss, which was just before I took my Christmas break, when I simply didn't wake up in time. I slept through my alarm. I was exhausted. I was burnt out. I was burnt out from my move. I was still kind of tired from Conquest, and by December I was just like so I wanted to have my little special affiliate anniversary day. February 14th is normally a day that I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Because, forever alone. Ouch! Why? Fantasy. Slapping me in the face with cans. And I just sort of threw together this little background. I had to go find my old file from 2024, so we're going to unplug that extra hard drive because we don't need that plugged in. And I don't want it to keep running all the time because it's starting to fail. Just another day that ends with why. Yep. To be honest, I'm starting to get burnt out with Sea of Thieves. Been playing for almost a week already. This is the problem with binging things, is like the enjoyment is not drawn out. And I try to limit myself when I find something that I really like to like just step back from it to give myself time to enjoy it. I think our like consumption society has sort of backfired in a way, preventing us from really learning how to enjoy stuff. So, yeah. Don't burn yourself out on things. You need to drink. We all need to do. Yes. So I'm gonna go quickly to my Blue Sky, and I'm gonna set myself to live on my profile. Ah! Give me a minute. How long are we gonna go for? 2 hours? 3 hours? I don't know. Go live. We're live on Blue Sky now. We're gonna make a little announcement. If I can spell. Like a real streamer, we're gonna have an actual announcement. There we go. More hydration, yes. I gotta finish my coffee from this morning still. And by this morning, I mean I got up at 11. I got up so late today. We've got a hydrate and stretch from Naf. Naf, hello. Glad you're able to keep your streak. Ah! Stop it. She's already drowning me. Alright. Two hydrates. Here we go. Let's not block my camera. Also, Tesla is laying in the sun in my window and is the cutest thing ever. I got up too early today. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? If writing a word correctly, spelling, and programs use spell check, is the dictionary a spell book? Yes. Except my spell book is frequently wrong. It always keeps giving me the American spellings, and if I use the British English dictionary, it gives me, like, the weird British spellings where there's an X instead of, T-I-O-N. Like, connection, it'll spell it with an X. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm Canadian, so I've got, like, halfway between spelling, but if I switch to the Canadian dictionary, it tells me some things that I spell are still wrong, because, like, there's some things I spell gray with G-R-E-Y instead of G-R-A-Y, and I've sort of got, like, this blend of both American and Canadian and British spelling going on, so I'm always correcting my dictionary, and then I use words that just simply aren't in the dictionary, and that's very infuriating. I can't remember what it was that I had to add recently, and I was like, why is this not in my spell checker? And I go to Google and I check it just to make sure, you know, Google or DuckDuckGo or whatever, to make sure that this word actually is spelled this way, and I'm like, yes, it's correct, but why does my spell check, my fucking dictionary, not have it in there? It's a goddamn word! And I'm just like, why? Like, are they starting to put spell check in a paywall? Because I wouldn't be surprised for Microsoft and Apple to do that.
Porosity says, today's wonderful meta entry, the big strong, Dynast Hercules.
Dynast Hercules? Dynasty's Hercules. I can't, well, I guess I'll drop it into, whatchamacallit, into OBS. Let's see, Dynasty's Hercules. Oh, it's a beetle! Oh, he's a big boy. He's kind of cute. Alright, wait, hold on. Let's get this picture. That one's... yeah, this one's better. Let's see if we can just paste this directly into OBS. No, I have to save it and then move it from the folder. Dang it. We'll drop that onto the desktop so it's easy to find and easy to delete later. Where's my OBS? Ah! A little heart go fly by. Alright. We're gonna drop him right there. Oh god, he's on my head. Hi, 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 hi. Look at this big boy. Hey, he's a big boy. He's like the size of your hand. You got a big horn. It's kind of fuzzy, isn't it? You know? Oh, why am I leaning over like this? I don't need to, but I'm doing it for you guys because it's fun. But yeah, look at that big boy. And he's got like a little tiny eye. Ah! Look at this little eye down there. Just... Okay, we delete. We get Big Bug off screen. People might be offended. Okay, hi. Tell us about Big Bug Man. Hydrate or dehydrate, indeed. That's an empty can. It goes over there. I need to take my empty can downstairs later. Not intentionally, it just happened. Yep. But we finally got a conch lobster meta today. He's a good boy. Thank you for sharing him. Write catalog and gray because I grew up write catalog and gray with an E because I grew up reading a lot, including many non-US authors. Yeah. I spell it catalog because that's the Canadian way. And I prefer gray to gray. Mojo Solo. Happy Valentine's Day, Magic Random Stream. We're doing co-working today. I am Big Say. Because it's a big day for Big Say. It's our actual streamiversary today, so we're just hanging out and chilling. Maybe I should put myself into just chatting before we get down to work. I should probably do that. Just chatting. A rare time we go into this category. Did you hear about the God of War Original Trilogy remake? Yes, someone mentioned it to me yesterday. I think it was Roman mentioned it on stream yesterday as well. Yeah, they came by and we're talking about it. The good old Hercules beetle. Yeah, he's a big boy. I can see a fingerprint. Do you think Ilia and Valia are two similar names? They are sisters. I mean, they're still different. They're good names. Elia, Elia, and Valia, Valia. I'm not sure how you would pronounce those, but those are some of the ways I would say them. Say, it's a miracle. I ran the dishwasher. Woohoo! I'm getting the workshop done downstairs. There's, one of the shelves is now out of my closet, and is now downstairs. I can actually see the back wall of my closet for the first time in 15 years. So maybe I should paint it while it's empty. But it's, I don't want all the fumes. Because, Tesla has no way of getting away from the fumes himself, and, I don't want to kick him out of my room just yet. So, if I want to paint my room, I'm gonna have to empty the closet, paint it, and then wait for it to cure, and then put everything back in, and then do the rest of the room. Thank you, Neff, for the happy streamiversary and Singles Awareness Day. Look, Demora don't really form partners unless like they're really dedicated to one another. They're more like an entirely poly society. They don't care. They're Demora. They do their thing. We just do our thing. We're QB. We just fuck. Or instead of painting the dreaded wallpaper. Yeah, not in my closet, thanks. I had enough trouble just painting that damn thing, like, 25 years ago. God, I'm old. I painted that thing, like, when I was still in high school. I think. Mutrus, do you remember when I painted my room blue? I don't remember. Mutrus is streaking! Thank you for spending your time with us and on this auspicious day. This is actually very close to when I went full-time, for the people who were here before. Sorry, getting the story second time. Because, like, I started first streaming in December and I didn't go regular streams. Like I would go off and on, and then it was in summer in February slash March I decided to go like full time every day, just to like make sure I had a schedule for myself. And I stuck to it, and I only missed that one day just before the Christmas break that I took because I was so burnt out. I literally slept through it, through the alarm, through the stream. I missed it, and that's the only day I have missed by accident. I've been late a couple of times, but usually only by like 10 or 15 minutes. I think there was that one time I was late by almost 45, and that's because I also slept through my alarm, and I was like, oh, fuck. But I still made it. You guys were still here. So thank you. This stream is as much for me as it is for you. Because you guys are always here, and I always appreciate it. So, a big thank you from me to you guys for making this thing that I do, as scuff as I am, for making it fun. Because without you guys, I think this would be boring. And I wouldn't particularly have a lot of fun with it. Oh my god, it's a double boop! It's the boop boop. Snoop snoop. Like the droop droop. Snoop snoop. But it's a lot less weird. Or maybe it's a lot more weird in this case. It's the boop boop. Snoop snoop. Sorry. So I'm in extra gremlin mode right now. I hope that one was fun for you because I was very confused while doing it. I'm sorry there's no art on screen today. I would have to cut a giant hole in my background. The tube. I love Tube. Tube is great. Mini tubes, yeah. Tube is a great troll. Alright, let's finish off my iced coffee, because it's iced coffee now. The sun is coming in my bay window. And Tesla is just, he's sitting on his little cat tree that I saved from Kitchener. And it's like a piece of the cat tree, so it's a little bit unstable. I have to fix that too. I might get a bigger cat tree to put in the window and just dedicate the window space where I wanted to put like a little reading nook. Just to cat. It's the boop boop. Oh no, we gotta go play it. I wouldn't particularly have a lot of fun with it. Oh my god, it's a double boop. It's the boop boop. Snoop, snoop. Like the boop boop. Snoop snoop. But it's a lot less weird. Or maybe it's a lot more weird in this case. It's the boop boop. Snoop snoop. Thanks, Puma. I encourage clipping weird things. Hira, hello, good morning. It's a surprise Saturday stream. Blame Throne, they convinced me. They're like, oh, if you go live, we might give you a gift while you're live. And I'm like, okay, well, why not? I was thinking about it. I've been thinking about it all week, and I was like, well, if they want to donate to my water bottle for Conquest, sure. And it's my stream anniversary anyways, and I wanted to do my stream anniversary this year. I was a bit disappointed that it was on Saturday. Also, everybody, tomorrow is Ross Ryder's birthday, I believe. Yes. I have a little piece of paper here with people's birthdays on it. Because there's so many that I can't remember. Most of them are actually people from Conquest. I also have a Conquest birthday file, but a lot of the people I know at Conquest also come to the stream. So, yeah. Puma's a tired dwagon. Oh. Have some Dr. Agon caffeine version, and I'll wake up. So would the energy drink version of Dr. Agon be like claw or something? Because you know, like Monster has like the claws on the can. If you guys didn't know, the can thing that you do to throw hydrates at me, Puma also has the same thing on their stream, and you can throw Dr. Agon or Dragon at the Dragon VTuber. So, yeah, Sai made the cans for us. Yep, those cans. My face. If it's energy, there's more. There's the mana version of it. Yeah. Puma needs mana. Sai needs mana too. She's got Cloak and Cloak Zero because she's the mage. And I have Demonade because I actually don't like fizzy drinks as much, and I actually have more of a. I have a preference for citrus, so I like iced tea, like lemon iced tea and lemonade and stuff, and so it just worked out really well. And then Journey, no Journey Within, who is Sai's boyfriend, he has root boar because he's a pig. He's a pig VTuber, so he has root boar. So we've got like our own little drink line going on between the four of us, and I think it's pretty great. Puma is now, out of mana. Did you guys hear that Diablo 2 got an update with a new class? Like, that's insane. I haven't played Diablo 2 in so long. Literally, like, 23 years or something. I played a fair amount of Diablo 3, but I think I actually played more Diablo 2 than I did Diablo 3. It's hard to remember. Hey, Neff. Happy Valentine's Day. We had Friday the 13th, and now we have Valentine's Day the next day, February 14th. Still waiting for Paladin and Monk for Diablo 4. Yeah. Isn't Diablo 5 out now? But yeah, for their 30th anniversary, they released a new class for Diablo 2, and everyone was like, what the hell? We didn't see that coming! That definitely wasn't on my 2026 bingo card. But yeah, I thought I would do the thing today. And no, 5 isn't even announced yet. Oh, okay. Hydrate! Drink! And it looks like Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be in Hammerfell, so it's not going to be elsewhere. The Khajiit place. If you consider Diablo Immortal is the 4th installment, then Diablo 4 is technically Diablo 5. Yeah, but it's labeled as Diablo 4. My brother is cooking something and it smells so good. Hammered and Hammerfell. Get hammered. I mean, maybe Elder Scrolls 7 will be in Elsewhere, and we'll all be dead by then because it'll take like 40 years to come out. I found out why Hytale took so long to come out. Like, I didn't know the story behind what happened with Hytale, but like they were making Hytale and then they announced that they were releasing it, and then what happened is they were bought out by a private equity company, and as we all know, private equity destroys everything. And so they just sat on the hype. They kept making these changes and stuff that they wanted to do, and then they just never released it. And then the original people who sold Hytale bought it back from the private equity company, finished the game, well, basically rebuilt it from the ground up, and then re-released it. So I might actually play Hytale. Because now that I know the story about, a private equity company, like, fucked around with it, maybe I will play it. Because the original creators were like, damn, we made a mistake. And they took their thing back, they bought their thing back, and built it again. They shouldn't have sold it in the first place, but hey, maybe it's better now than it would have been back then. I don't know. I got bored of hearing about Hytale and waiting for Hytale and it never coming out. Like, I was just pissed off. Like, come on, you got me all hyped for this thing, and then you just didn't do anything for like a decade. Like, bro. Yeah, don't sell your companies to private equity. And it's sort of like, I think why I'm going to go in the direction of self-publishing, because I don't want to go through a publisher and have them be like, oh no, you got to change this and this and this, and yeah. I don't want to do that. But I hope whatever I'm writing will be something that people want to actually read. I'm just trying to figure out where and how I should post it. Because I don't want it to get scraped by AI. Not that it matters, because AI's probably scraped it off the place where I've posted the older versions by now. Although I did delete them before AI was a thing, except for on Royal Road. I posted that after AI started becoming a thing, and I know Royal Road's been scraped to fuck, so... my old versions of this book are probably still probably scraped. Sly found out that someone purchased her book, her version of Sendrask, and posted it to an online library. So somebody bought her book for $1 and then just put the whole thing online. Did I see your thing about Tube? No? Oh, if Tube is a troll and I'm a half troll, what does that mean? It means you're a half troll. Are you related to Tube? Maybe. Ask Tube. Tube would know. F8 and FO'd. Yeah, they did. It's like Joann's Fabrics and anything else that private equity does. Red Lobster, the same thing happened to them. Cheese was telling me when we were talking about private equity firms, is they bought Red Lobster and then they stripped the ownership of the locations, like the land they were on, from the franchisees. So the franchisees then had to start paying rent on land that they already owned. And then they owned also a shrimp company and forced all of the franchises to buy directly from their shrimp company in order to boost the sales of this shrimp company. So all of their shrimp came from this one company, and they were like really low quality, and they jacked up the price, so the franchisees were paying all this money to this company owned by the private equity company that bought them out, and it just spiraled into destruction. Unfettered capitalism is really bad. A lobster. Yep. My dad always called the restaurant Dead Lobster. Time to rename your franchise to Blue Lobster. Just drop all ownership and change the labels. Yeah. My dad was telling me that we were having another discussion. It was TGIF yesterday, so every Friday the family gets together and we have like this nice little buffet of stuff and some drinks, and we just talk about the week and everything we did. It's sort of like a special family time. And one of the things we're talking about is like how people from Canada are Americans, and people from all of the countries in South America are also Americans, and people from Mexico are Americans, and the US just kind of like stole the word and now people can't identify as American because of the US, so we're starting to call them just USonians. So all the people from the United States are now USonians to me. Hey Roman, happy Valentine's Day. We're doing a surprise stream today. I'd like to take the weekends off, but today was special. We're gonna do writing later. It's been 40 minutes. We haven't done any writing. I'm just shooting the breeze with you guys. I'm enjoying this. I'm vibing. This is why I like the guy who owns Arizona Tea. Some young punk fresh out of college walked in here and tried to tell me how to run my business. I told him to get the fuck off my land and never come back. I've been successful for longer than this piece of shit's been alive. Arizona iced tea is really good too. Yep. I really like Arizona iced tea. I wish I could get the same taste, sugar-free. I do miss the glass bottles that they sold Arizona in because they were great for making potion bottles. But they switched to plastic to save money, and it's bad for the environment, so I wish they would switch back to glass. Why? Because I'm a masochist, that's why. That's why I allow this hydrate thing to happen. Hydrate or dihydrate? Yep. I nearly did dihydrate my first conquest. Arizona does sell cans and gallon jugs. I think you're thinking of Snapple. No, they also have glass bottles. Or they had glass bottles. But you can get Arizona in glass bottles. They're harder to find, but they're bigger than the cans, right? So they're a bigger version. You get more in the glass bottle than you do in the cans, and they switched to plastic several years ago. I think before I even moved to Oakville. Or just after I moved to Oakville, and then that was before I moved back to Kitchener again and lived there. Yeah, you've never seen Arizona in glass bottles? It's kind of weird to me because I used to see it everywhere, and Sai and I would get Arizona in glass bottles, and then we'd save the bottles for, like, potions. So I have a couple of Arizona glass bottles still floating around. They were really nice. Palm as well. Palm used to have glass bottles. Oh, you recognize them now? Okay, yeah, you looked it up. Yeah, Palm used to have these glass jars with these little, like, pop lids, and they were just, like, straight columns of glass, and they were perfect cups. And then they switched to plastic. And then I stopped buying Palm tea. So, I like their weird-shaped bottles. The ones that are, like, look like gourds. I have a few of those hanging around. Yeah, the Palm bottles are the plastic, the big plastic ones. You can get like the really giant ones, and then you have a giant gourd potion bottle thing. They're great because like they're plastic, but they still look fanciful, and you can just use a nail polish remover to take all of the text off of them. And that's what Sai and I did for conventions. We got a couple of Palms. We drank the juice, and then we cleaned out the bottles, and we decorated the bottles with like twine and what's this? With twine and, yeah, it's not the same. It's, but it's very pretty. The geisha on it, that's very nice. Apparently you can get one that's just, the one that looks like the classic label with the cherry blossoms, the wrap around where it cuts off at the seam, that's just kind of sad. Saw a bunch of bottles of Palm at one grocery store near me. They're not glass. So, no, they're not glass. What's great about them is that they are plastic. So, if you have one, you can decorate them with, like, beads and twine and all sorts of other things. and they look kind of fanciful and magical. So like they're great for conventions or LARP, because LARP doesn't. A lot of LARPs don't allow glass bottles on the field. Should probably eat food. Absolutely eat food. I haven't. I had a couple of grapes today, but that's all I've eaten. Dinner smells real good though. Cheese is already cooking. My brother is such a good cook. I'm an okay cook, but cheese is, oh my god. This food is so good. I never complain. Well, I'll be like, yeah, this might have a little bit too much garlic in it or something, which is kind of weird because it's like that one meme where it's like, uh, 2 cloves of garlic, and then there's this cat that's sitting on like an entire pallet, and it's like not enough garlic. Did stream hiccup for anyone else? Well, not for me, but anyone else? Am I still here? Am I still alive? Are we even truly alive? I don't want to get up. Well, then you either get to be hungry or you get to get up and not be hungry, and then you can sit back down again, and then you won't be hungry and you won't have to get up again. I'll pause for a moment. Yeah, there's probably shit internet. It's awesome way. Cool. But yeah, so Sai and I had a whole bunch of palm bottles, and we decorated them with beads and embroidery floss and things, and then hung them off our belts for a convention that we went to Anime North, and we were dressed as dragoons from her book. I made really shitty fast costumes in like a couple of days. And it was my first time sewing something for someone else, so it kind of didn't really fit that well. Um, but otherwise, oh god, that Roblox thing is scary. I hate the art in Roblox. It's so bad. Yeah, so it works out very well, especially if like you're gonna be bumping into things or people are gonna be hitting you with weapons. Having plastic bottles is great for that. You want some palm bottles next time I go to the grocery store? No, it's fine. I've got more than enough. I even have that one, the rare 3-tiered palm bottle. It's got 3 bulbs. It's like really long. I've got one of those too. I need to get myself like a super giant one someday. The problem is like I don't drink juice. And well, that makes it hard when you have to buy like a liter of a juice. You don't drink juice. So, does everybody have a project that they're working on? I want some palm bottle. Oh, sorry, I read that. I read that already. I'm only gonna get my tail ripped off. So if you want to hear, so if you hear a scream, sorry. Look, I heard lots of screaming at Conquest, especially Arias. There was one point where Arias was like being tortured in the back alley for something, and there was just like screaming, and Nameless was like, not sure how I feel about this. On one hand, it's the small fairy screaming. On the other, I don't like the screaming because it's traumatic. I'm not sure how I feel. He was just sitting there like, I don't. You're playing phone games? Well, if everybody's got a project that they're working on, we're gonna go into probably a Pomodoro mode. I got my Spirit City up. Let's bring up our timer. And for some reason, I can't get Spirit City to appear on the screen for whatever reason. Even, let's see if I bring it all the way to the top. Will it work? No. Yeah, I can't. My Spirit City is, it's like it's missing or something. Let me zoom way out of OBS and see if it's like off to the side here or something. No? Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete that game capture. We're gonna open up a new game capture. And we're gonna capture a specific window. It's still not showing up. Oh, hey, I found it. For some reason, it got twisted around. I have no idea what's happening here. So it was trying to use like the original game capture that was like way at the bottom of everything else. So we're going to we're gonna bring this down here. We're gonna have a little bit of Spirit City going. I don't want to cover the logo. And do we want to do get rotated? Rotate your owl. So people can do scene change if they wish. Just trying to figure out a way to put this so that it's let's see if we can modify the window here. Ah, we can change the shape of the window. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. This is gonna be much better. Hold on. So we can just do this. Oh yeah. So if you want me to change the scene, you let me know. It is going to be a little bit off. We can just hang out in my room with the window view. We can change the time of day. Neff has booped my snoot. How dare. It is the boop snoot, like the droop snoot. But a lot less sad. It is the boop snoot. The snoot that gets booped. Could you bring the redeem back? I turned off the redeem. Shit. Hold on. Twitch. Gotta go to Twitch. Gotta go to my controls. Hello. I got too many goddamn tabs open. Nope, that's the wrong set of tabs. Let's see. Community. Nope. Analytic. No. Content. Why did they make this stuff so hard to find? Viewer rewards. Nope. Twitch. Your shit's hard to navigate. Stream? Where's my redeems? Is it in here? It's raid. Won't be in moderation. Man, why did they make this so hard to find? let's try searching. Manage power-ups and channel points. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Scene change. We'll turn that back on. One day I'll get Daily Catch finished. Okay. Spirit City. We're gonna do this question mark. We're gonna move this. Okay. I'm just hanging out here. If you want to do a scene change, then we can do a scene change. Or we can just, like, hang out like this, but I can, like, switch to... let's see... I can switch to the train. Or we can go back to the bedroom. The garden DLC is gonna come soon-ish, I hope. I hope it's gonna come for spring, because, that'd be nice. We can always go to the kitchen. What I don't like is I can't turn off my character once they sort of, like, get added into the place. I would like that to be a change. No, the garden's not out yet. We're gonna pet our little whale there. So, what I could do is I could just turn off my VTuber, but that's no fun. I could just put him back down in the corner too. It's one of the difficult things about Spirit City is, like, you gotta make it work. And it's hard for me to see what I'm doing. I wish I had two monitors. Ah! Because, like, normally I would have the window locked, but the window is set to the game size, so... You're just gonna have to see a double me working, hanging out. Although I can get this nice wide view. And then I can make the window smaller. I guess I'm covering up the logo. We're just doing that. You're gonna see me working off in the background there, I suppose. So, I've got my Obsidian ready to go. If other people have their projects ready to go, I might shove myself back off into the corner here, and we're gonna set ourselves to writing and reading. Hello. Unless you guys think co-working is a better category. I mean, we are doing Pomodoro, so it is technically co-working. Trying to warn my brother about the Discord thing, and he is not worried. What? The new scam? Alright, let's, I think... Hello! Moving stuff around in this program is real hard. Okay, I think I'm back to my normal spot-ish. Yeah? Hi. Hi. I'm back to normal now. A little bit smaller than usual. Let's zoom back in a little bit here. Hoo-hoo. That seems about right. Put up. Hi! I'm, oh. I'm behind the window. Hold on. Ha! There we are. We're back to normal. The overlay is a little bit better than it used to be. It's a little bit more dynamic because now I've got the boxes on a separate layer from the background, so I can change out the background to anything I want now. Stream is evolving live, guys. No, the age thing? Yeah, well, there are reasons why you should be concerned about the age thing. It's not just because you're giving your information out to a company that has had data breaches, but also because it sets a precedent that companies can do whatever they want and they won't receive any pushback at all. Did I like the Xavier clips? I have not looked at them, unfortunately. I have been too busy. So, sorry. Alright, are we ready to wark? Because I'm gonna turn off my mic and we're gonna do 15 minutes of writing. Hydrant and a streech. Well, just before we streech, well, as our streech, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna stand up and write. And we're gonna unplug our tablet, move that to the side, so we can have our keyboard come forward. The cat is confused as fuck. Camera, hello? Okay, we need to go to our VN here. Because we've changed position. There we go. That felt delayed. Are you behind? Well, there's a delay from you sending me things and a delay from me reacting to them. I gotta bring my phone forward a little bit here. Maybe push my monitor back just a smidge. That's better. Now you can see me. I can see you. I can see me. And we're gonna just hop right into things now, because otherwise I'm gonna keep talking and I'm really bad for that. Can I? Oh, I can't do it 5 times. Damn. Okay, so 15 minutes and we'll come back and have a 5-minute break. We see you, you see us, you see you seeing us seeing you. Exactly. All right. Peeps, we're off to work now. Let's get some writing done. Let's get this book going so that you guys can read it. Ah! That's new. 5-minute break time. Welcome back, everybody, to the land of distraction. That is a new sound. And no, Neff, you're not being distracting. I'm just going through and doing some edits to Chapter 1, adding a little bit more personality to our little antagonist for the first arc. That noise surprised me. And so I've been standing for 15 minutes. We're going to sit back down again. If everybody else has been sitting, maybe we should unshrimp thine spines, do a posture check. Everybody, a little wave back and forth to get yourselves all loosened up before the next work session. I'm kind of enjoying this. I'm doing a little dance. That emote is so cute. We have about 2 hours left till dinner time, so we'll probably go for our usual 3 hours today. I think that'll probably be a good amount of work, and I'm getting stuff done. Are you guys getting stuff done? Tell me what you're working on. Tell me what you're doing. Are you just like vibing? Are you actually writing? Are you drawing? Are you sewing, knitting, crocheting, taking over the world? It's a good one, you know. It's a good hobby. I probably should find other work to do, but I should think about D&D character. Do both. Sometimes taking a break from something, like actually stepping back and giving yourself, your brain, time to ruminate on stuff in the background actually really does work. It's a thing that you do just naturally. And while you're off doing something else, your brain's just processing thoughts in the background. So that's why, like, you can be in the shower and suddenly inspiration will hit you for something that you've been thinking about or ruminating on for a little while. So actually doing something different really does help productivity and creativity. And I think that's why the Pomodoro technique works so well, is because it gives you structured time and structured breaks. So one, you don't become overwhelmed, and two, you have moments to think about the thing that you were in the middle of doing. And you might come up with you're proceeding with murder. Are you murdering the dust bunnies? It gives you time to think about what you were just doing without actually thinking about it, right? And it helps to pull you into flow states. I think flow states are very, very useful. Do I need to make a little dancing nameless? You are free to make a little dancing nameless. I can give you the new outfit if you like. A little dancing nameless. I think it would get used a lot, actually. People really like to post the little dancing dinos. So, yeah. People love their animated emotes. And also, I didn't do this earlier when I told you to unshrimp. So we gotta do the unshrimpening there. Oh, none of them hit me. Maybe next time. This is Mewtwo's murdering the dust bunnies. Or murdering monsters in Final Fantasy XIV, I think you play. I know a lot of people do like raids and stuff on weekends, so. Yeah, that little dancing Puma emote is super cute. Murdering monsters. Okay. Well, I heard you murdered your dishes earlier, so that's good. You gotta slay those monsters. Do them quests. That's the other thing, like, Habitica is like a quest app, so it treats chores as like little quests or monster slayings. And it's really cute. It's a good app for people who like to gamify things. Just leveling a baby character? Oh, okay. We'll have fun with that. At least you're getting something done. And if you're enjoying it, even if it isn't like a productive activity, it's not a waste of time as long as you're enjoying yourself. So that's what's important. You do have to give yourself space to have enjoyment of things. But also, we are about to drop into another work session. Let's see what the chime is this time. What's it gonna tell us? Oh, it's the same chime. Time to vibe out. Okay, we're off to another work session. See you in 15 minutes. Get your stuff done. Welcome back to the land of distraction. More writing happening. How's everybody doing? You still keeping up? You still doing your thing? Fantasy still worried about the Discord thing? You need to calm down. It's just a name thing. Apparently, they're using AI to determine who is an adult and who is not. So, you've been in my Discord server a long time. If the AI thinks you're a child at this point, it's an idiot. And also, people have found hacks around it. I did share one of those hacks, I believe. You do have to do a little bit of, like, code stuff and whatnot. But, it's not so bad. Let's do a different activity here. How about we do some cooking? I can't do that! Giving me the hydrate. You know, we're gonna change our little spirit man. Who do we have? Let's go with the teapot. Just this teapot. He's fancy. No, I don't want to exit the game. Escape button for exiting. Not good. Hydration timey-wimey stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about the Discord thing. When an alternative pops up, I will create a new community there and we can all move over because they decided to fuck around and find out. I left MSN Messenger. I left Skype. I left Twitter. I've sort of left DeviantArt. I can leave Discord too. And yeah, I'm not gonna stand for people breaching my privacy like that. Just hell no. And we should all feel that way. It's important. Because they're gonna put more and more and more restrictions on you and who you can interact with and who you can talk to and what you can say and what you can think. If you allow them any leeway. Your private data is the most valuable commodity on the planet. All of these big companies know it. That's why I'm trying to de-Google. I'm trying to decouple from Microsoft. It's important. And it's better to be prepared, not scared. Being scared about things just puts you in a freeze position where you can't do anything. You're too scared to look up alternatives. You're too scared to think about it. So being scared is the worst thing you can do. Just be calm. Let other people work out the problem that you have. If it's not something you're familiar with or good at doing, let people find the alternatives. The people who are really into this stuff will figure out everything and then we'll teach you how to switch services. So you don't need to be scared about it. We'll just teach you how to switch services. We'll teach you the workarounds. So if you get the child setting, guess what? Somebody found a hack to fix it, to automatically set yourself to adult. And if they ban you for it, well, you know how to contact me. And if they started banning people for it, well, they're going to lose all of those clients anyways. But I'm never going to give them money again, that's for sure. There's no way I'm giving Discord a cent ever again. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, Fantasy. Stop being scared about it. Just wait and see what happens. Continue on as you are, and we'll figure out all of the nitty-gritty stuff. If we have to have a private forum to hang out and have our own little private installed server thing on my own website, and we'll have our own little web app, then that's the way we'll do it. If that's what it comes down to, that's the way we'll do it. Oh, a quote from Picard. Oh, yeah. With the first link, the chain is forged. The first speech censored. The first speech censured. The first thought forbidden. The first freedom denied. Chains us irrevocably. Jean-Luc Picard. Quoting Judge Aaron Satie. Nice. Muchos wants to go to the train, choo-choo. Well, we'll do that. as we work. Mewjuice, do you want to be on the back of the train or inside the train? You let me know. crikey, that scared me. Welcome back to the land of distraction, everybody. Another 15 minutes gone by. Already on the third round. Wow. I hope the nice little cup of hot chocolate was good enough for you, Mew Juice. I forgot to set the train speed. Either that is just going very slowly. What is this? Where do I set the train speed? What is going on here? We're reading. How do we set the speed? Oh, well, that's weird. It decided to change the speed. I know you can change the train speed. Just not sure how. Oh, here we go. So you can change the motion and the speed. So you gotta do that in decor. Okay. Naff is boot my snoot. It is the boot snoot, like the droop snoot. But it is the snoot that got spooked, the boop snoot. I hope you guys are all enjoying the stream today. It's nice to do some co-working with people. Otherwise, I would probably be distracted and keep watching the news. I'm trying not to watch the news. I'm trying to disconnect from the news a little bit, in fact. Gog Lobster has redeemed a posture check and Ross Riders has arrived. Hello, friend. How are you doing today? Everybody on Shrimp Line Spines. Do a little way back and forth. Stretch out the sides. We have been working for 15 minutes. Gotta do so like yoga or something. You wish you were at the library? You forgot I was streaming today? I never said that I was streaming today. I was thinking about it all week long, and then Throne was like, well, if you stream today, maybe we'll come by and possibly donate to your list. So I was like, okay, maybe we'll do that. So glad you check things or you'd lose the streak. Oof. Yeah, I was worried about that. I don't want people to lose their streaks. I don't like how you only get one chance to not lose your streak. Yeah. Shinzo 122 and Venus Flytrap. Hello, welcome. We're doing a write-in today. Today's my stream anniversary, and a happy Valentine's Day or Singles Awareness Day, depending on how you look at things. Welcome to the islands. My name is Sayaka. Normally we have like an island theme going on in the background, but today it's actually my book promo thing because we're writing my novel today. Want to read your story? We have a library section on our Discord until we don't have a Discord anymore. It depends on what's happening there because things are going down. But we have a place to share stories and share artwork. We have a community. You're welcome to join us. Feel free to follow. Feel free to come by. I normally stream on weekdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. So this is a special day today. It's a big say day. Big say. Tesla, are you looking to go out of my room? He's confused. My closet is empty for once. I have a cat named Tesla. He's a derp. And he's cute. Do you have a little passion writing project you're working on yourself? Well, we are doing co-working right now. We're about to hop into another thing. It's about to start chiming in our faces here. What's this? Oh, Discord is trying to put its feet in the way of the train or just an open furnace. I'm going to shove Discord in the open furnace. We're going to pause before it reaches the little chime. And we're gonna meet our new Franz here, drifting ashore. New adventures abound. Did you choose us because we were in the writing and reading category? Are you two friends looking for the same place? Because it's rare to have two people show up at the same time. What was your journey like? Tell us your story of how you got here, why you chose this place. We don't normally do co-writing. I have been doing a lot of drawing lately. We're drawing our characters from the book. But yes, if you want to share your story, you're welcome to come and share it to the Discord. I will read it after stream. But we do like stories here. Coincidence, found you from the same category. So two strangers at the same time. Wow. Today's a special day after all. It is nice to meet the two of you. Welcome. Welcome to the islands, the communities. I'm a Demora, which is a fantasy race I made up for a LARP I attend in Germany. I'm a Canadian, by the way. So, he doesn't have a name. His name is Nameless. Because he's cursed to have no name. You can only categorize him, so everybody calls him Nameless. It's kind of fun, because I didn't know what to name my character, and I'm like, curses! That works! Well, I'll try to write earlier some tactical stuff. I think I'll step away from that and do something more peaceful, driving. Hey, you don't have to write your story in order. If there's a scene you really, really, really want to write and you know it's coming, go write that scene and then write the stuff in between from where you are to get there. Sometimes that works for people. You don't necessarily have to write things in order. All that matters is that you write. Our train has stopped, apparently. I don't know what is up with the train. It's just waiting for another one to pass, I guess. And I put that in quotes because it's driving very fast. Ah, yes, peaceful driving. Hi, Nugget. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so adorable. Alright, well, for our new Franz, we're going to jump into another 15 minutes of writing, and then we'll be back. You probably don't have enough points for a scene change, but someone else can redeem a scene change and just tell me what you want. Or we could just keep going with this one. We'll, train... Where is it because we've stopped? I think it's because we've stopped. So we're gonna resume. We're gonna have our little chime. And off we go. Aha! It does move when... Yes. Yes, I like this addition. This is a cool little addition. That lightning bolt just came out of nowhere. Did you see that? Oh, Tesla has pushed open my door. I'm gonna have to go close that again a little bit so I don't disturb the fam. So I will hit the mute button. I'm gonna run downstairs and grab another drink so that you guys can smash me with more cans in my face, and I'll be right back.
Shinzo 122 is visiting the island.
Thank you for the follow, Shinzo. Welcome to the islands. And another first time chatter. What is going on today? Chorna, thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary wishes, and happy Valentine's or Singles Awareness Day to you, whichever way you swing. We're doing co-working now. We're working on writing a book, so we're gonna get to that because that is the goal for today. But welcome. I hope you enjoy the co-working session. We'll be back in 11 minutes. Welcome back to Distraction Fronds. How y'all doing? Jorna, nice to meet you. How you doing? Thank you for coming by. I'm sorry you came in the middle of a session, but it happens. 3 new people today. Wow. I should stream on Saturday more often. But for the new ones, welcome to the islands. Normally I stream on weekday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern. We'll see when the time change comes if that continues. You just posted your work in progress? Awesome. I will take a look at that either after stream today or sometime tomorrow. I'm looking forward to reading it. I always like new stories. I got one thing started, switch to another driving scene. Hey, as long as you're writing. It's kind of like if you're drawing, as long as you're drawing, draw it. It doesn't matter whether it's bad or good, just create. Creation is important. You're being called away. Aw, rip. Well, at least you got to keep your streak. I'll try not to drop surprise streams on you, Ross. I know you want to keep that good old streak going. Hopefully Necromancer won't lose his streak over the weekend. I know he's too busy on Saturdays to show up. So hopefully I haven't screwed him over on his streak, because it was pretty high too. But he tends to not miss stream, so like the rest of you guys. He also, like the rest of you, does not miss stream typically. Puma, are you having a good time? You working on something nice? Just chilling out? Chorna, how did you find us if you're still hanging out too? How did you find us? Although you're listening without sound by the looks of it. Watching without audio. I always wondered about that. I don't have a automatic whatchamacallit subtitles. I really should add that. So that people who don't have audio can still see what I'm saying. Maybe I'll look into that for Monday. I'm chilling, but if you send me the outfit ref. CC, yes, thank you. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. Words are hard, man. Ask him about it, he has it set up. Yeah, I don't want to bother him though. Like, I always feel like I'm bothering people, you know? Zio and Evan have already done so much for me. Moko made too. Like, they're such good beans. Let's see. We gotta go to Puma. We'll send a message to Puma. Where's Puma on my list? I hate how Discord, like, truncates everything so I can't see names. There's Puma. And then we go find our picture of our outfit ref. We'll go here and here and here in the file tree, and then in here again. And I think I might have to open this up and save it as a picture. Yes, I'll have to save it as a layer. So you can go PNG file. Oh my god, it's taking forever to open. Goodness gracious me. Actually, we'll just take a little screenshot and send that to Puma. Puma can make a little dancing thing. Hey, there you go, Puma. I sent it to you. Thank you, my friend. So, do we want to change scenes? Do work on dancing emote? Woohoo! I appreciate it. It doesn't have to be accurate. I know it's a complicated outfit. Don't worry about the face mask. That's just one of the things. It's where is it? Where's my emergency VTuber for when my camera stops working? This one. So don't worry about too many of the details. There's lots of little tiny bits and whatnot. You get why Discord does that, but still, like, it truncates all of the information. Like, I know I'm streaming, but I still need to see who my contacts are. It just cuts them off. And I'm like, why? Why? Why is that necessary? You've already got the little bar up top that says streamer mode activated. It's already enough of an indicator that you're in streamer mode. I forgot to set the 5-minute timer going. So we'll just go on vibes. We're doing a little hangout. We'll probably do 1 or 2 more sessions, and then it'll be family dinner time. And by family dinner time, I mean just dinner time, because our family eats together every single day. That's just how we roll in this house. We find it keeps family cohesion. I recommend that everybody does that. Spend more time with your family if you can tolerate them. I know not everybody has family members that they want to spend time with. You have to go, and you'll be back in 30 minutes. Alright, I'll see you later, Ross. Enjoy your nap in the shade. Or your adventure that you're going on. Just treat it like a quest. You've been given a quest by the lords of the land. You just gotta have fun with it. Otherwise, life is miserable. You gotta make your own happiness sometimes. So if you treat it like you're going on a quest, maybe it won't be as bad or as inconvenient. Yeah, so the lords of the land have quested you. They've hired you for a quest, and your payment is that you get to live under their roof. Otherwise, something, I don't know. Pretty much. Like, you know, positive psychology and shit like that. Alright, Ross, try to have a good day. You gotta make your own happiness, even if it's just in your head, you're on a quest to go destroy the One Ring. Or, you know, get pie. Pie works. Although I much prefer cake. Cake would be wonderful. I would love some cake. There is no such thing in this house. Unfortunately. There are macadamia nuts. And figs. I could have a fig. It's a fresh fig. That's not quite cake, but it's close enough. Oh, is it cat time? Is that my nugget? Oh, there's a cat. Oh, it's cat time. Oh, we've got a cat. He just came out of the litter box. He's a stinky boy. He smells like litter. I guess I gotta scoop the litter later, don't I? Hmm? It's a solid Hobbit quest right there. The quest for pie, absolutely. I'm gonna see if I can get him purring for our new people. What kind of thing are you writing, Shinzo? Is it a romance? Is it an action? Is it a thriller? Is it horror? I'm technically writing a BL, which is a boys' love, if you don't know. Although with a name like Shinzo, I would kind of expect you to be aware of the culture at least. My 2 main characters decided they were gay after like 20 years of me trying to write them in hetero relationships, and they're just like, nope, not working. We're gonna be gay. Alright. You do what you want, I guess. Couldn't get it to work. It felt forced. And I'm like, what happens if I put these two together? And it was just like magic. Because they're witches. I've got a kitten. I've got a kitten. He's so soft. Now, right, Nugs? My kitten Nugget? He's just like, I don't even know what's happening anymore. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Listen, if witches, then gay, that's how it works. Some of them might disagree with you. It's fiction, mild fantasy, modern setting. Oh yeah! Mine is also modern setting, so it's modern witches. the world experienced a sort of like global panic collapse, but like think satanic panic combined with like religious nut job Spanish Inquisition Salem witch hunts levels on a war scale. They found out that witches were real and the world went batshit nuts. Does he know he exists? I am not sure if Tesla knows he exists. He's got this look about him that it's like every time he blinks, it's a whole new world, you know? Off you go, Nugget. Go sit in the sun. While it's still there. So, yeah, fantasy books and novels in this world are, like, not a thing. Like, people were having like, book burnings and stuff. And, fantasy authors basically don't exist. So things like Game of Thrones and Harry Potter and whatnot don't exist. As a matter of fact, it's alluded to at some point that witches were found out about during Harry Potter book burnings, or an equivalent thereof. Because you know how we had that whole cultural phenomenon of, like, the religious people like, this book is about witchcraft, burn it! So I took that moment in history, and I'm like, what would happen if witches were real, and somebody decided to try and stop this? And then witches were found out about. And that's what happens. The world went through, like, a decade of complete and utter destruction. 1 billion people died in the panic. And, so now witches tend to be, like, the young witches especially tend to, like, wear more cyberpunk-oriented stuff. So it's really what you would not expect from witches, and I kind of like that. Like a witch, and he's cyberpunk and controls tiny robots that he makes out of garden lanterns? What? Seems do quaint decades. What? Ross? You okay? Seems do quaint. I'm trying to parse that. But yeah, so there's like an underground like fantasy book market kind of thing. It's like a black market but for fantasy books. But I look forward to seeing what you're writing about. Also, 1 billion plus dead, that is a big thing of all time. Yeah, well, it changed the whole world. It's basically like religions went nuts. I choked on my drink. The soda down the wrong tube. Ugh. That whole Harry Potter book burning thing seems tame way back compared to now. Well, we do have, like, information moves a lot faster than it did then. Like, even then, compared to, like, 10 years before that, information moved kind of slowly. But now it moves even faster. I can't keep up with the news coming out of the United States. I have to watch it on 2x speed, and I still can't keep up with it because there's so much happening. And that doesn't even cover the news of what's happening in the Middle East and Ukraine and, you know, between my country and their country. Information moves so fast that you're overwhelmed by it, which is why I like to take these, like, slower days and just slow down, write the book, disconnect from news and information, because sometimes you need to take that break. Yeah, no dying. Yeah, just don't die. That's what you gotta do here. Sorry. It tried to go down the wrong tube and then backfired, and now it's in my sinus. Because the other can of soda I had gone kind of flat, and I was not expecting the bubbles. I'm an idiot. It's alright. You all knew this. This is no surprise. That's for you to say. So I guess when people cough a lot. Yep, no dying. Just don't die. The 2 interplanetary wars, leaving a few billion dead, as you imagine. Bring about some major changes. Yeah. You idiot? No, impossible! I can hear the sarcasm dripping and pooling, gushing like a waterfall from here. Alright! We're going back to work now so I can cough in peace. Could we give the ones who decided to make the war thing? Yeah. Exile to parts unknown. I'll take that first. Chance of living. That's not supposed to be sarcastic. I might sleep for a bit. It's 10 p.m. It is kind of late there for you. The Europeans, you know. Yeah, go to sleep, man. We're only going to be going until 5. So, you know, that's just how it be. I should probably check my my blue sky, but I'll do that after we start going again. So we're going to go off and do another work session. We've had a much longer than a 5-minute break, but sometimes it's good to take a longer break than others. I'll see you on the other side. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Distraction. Now, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check through the working session. How's everybody doing? We feeling good? We're gonna go for one more session, and then I'm gonna end stream because it'll be dinner time. We might have to skip our 5-minute break if we want to do that one last session, and then we'll find someone to raid. Is everybody okay with that? We'll just we'll skip our break, do our work, and then we'll raid out. I'll wait for responses. Yee? Okay, Puma says yee. Alright, we're gonna do that. Because the more work that gets done, the better. I just finished editing chapter 1, so the full edit should be done. Okay, I guess iPhone was taking too long for sync. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, yeah. I just finished editing chapter 1, and I just started rereading chapter 2. So, moving on real fast. Well, actually it's really slow, but editing takes a while. Alright, we're off to work. Alright, that's gonna do it for our special Saturday stream, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by. Shinzo, it was nice to meet you. Thanks for sticking around. Maybe we'll see Chorna and Venus Flytrap around a little bit more too. Remember, we stream on weekday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern until about noon. So if you've got time during the weekdays, I recommend you come by. The community is pretty good. We usually do art. But I think we're going to be doing a lot more writing this spring. Thanks for the concussion, Neff. I also saw that you booped my snoot. It is the boop snoot, like the droop snoot. But it is the snoot that gets booped. The boop snoot. It's a secret redeem, Shinzo. If you boop my snoot. The free secret redeem. Let's find somebody to raid. A surprise Saturday raid. We'll see how shocked people are when we show up. I just need to get back to my Twitch. Who can we raid? All the Minecrafters are on. None of my artists are on. There's Warka. I wonder if he's still gonna release his game. You're asleep during that time? Oof. Well, maybe you'll catch us other times, but the community is still there 24/7 on Discord. So I will read your thing that you're writing later after family dinner. Do you guys have someone that I know is all the Minecrafters? Like Grian and Becumon and Bob Ross isn't a real human. I know who we can raid. I've got someone. We've never raided this person before. But they're a member of our community. Hira! The first Hira raid ever! Hell yeah! My Franz. And new Franz. We're off sailing to other waters. May you find adventure on distant shores. And perhaps we will see our new Franz at some point during our streams in the future. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. Your time is very valuable to me, and I always appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good work session. I got so much done. Chapter 1 is edited, so maybe I can post that later. But I will see you guys on Monday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I can't roll my R's. I'm ashamed as a German. And remember, I love you. Bye-bye.